everyone, I am Jessica from Willow's Wisdom, and I'm here to do a collective message. So please like the videos, comment, share if you'd like, and subscribe to join the tribe. I really hope you do. I have openings for personals, and all the info's in the box below. I'm also on Patreon. Donations help tremendously, and my original channel is Willow Vines Intuitive Vibes. I do have the element reads over there now, and I did a dream share and a collective message. I think the collective message I did yesterday, I haven't done it yet, but one for today yet. So the energy that I'm feeling right this second is somebody has arrived at the end of the road. A journey has come to an end. Whatever this is, it's part of someone's destiny, basically. So I feel like, well, number 44 could be significant. 444 also. But this feels like you didn't settle for less than you deserve in a situation, and whatever struggles you've gone through, whether this is in love or life or just your path, you know, your spiritual journey, whatever this is, it feels like this is the end of the road. It's like hitting a dead end, but it's the end of the road for something that needed to end. So it's not like, oh, it's the end of the road, damn it, we're done now. No, this is there. If there was a problem, it's done. Something's done. It's over with. Something's done and over with. But it kind of feels bittersweet for some reason. So I don't really know exactly what this is. Maybe because you know sometimes things might not be the best for us, but it's kind of sad when it ends, because even though we know that we need to move past a person or situation or whatever, it's still bittersweet because of memories or, you know, whatever ties we have to whatever situation. So there is, I don't know, for some of you, the journey, whatever this specific journey was for you, you've reached the end of it, and it's fine. And it's kind of funny because we have a full moon tonight, August 1st. And that's what brings in change. So there's beautiful changes coming in. And I feel like this is a crap cycle that's closing out, but for some reason it feels bittersweet. So, you know, you just could have grown accustomed to whatever you were going through, whatever you were dealing with, and now it's like time for a breath of fresh air, you know what I'm saying? Visions. You probably knew this was coming. A lot of you, your psychic abilities and intuition's heightened right now, whether you're a psychic or a reader or anything like that or not. We all have intuition, and I feel like definitely because of the full moon energy. Oh, there's orbs flying by. Is that might have been a fly. I don't know, because I saw the orb, but then I saw a fly, so I don't know. I'd have to look back because I just caught it out of the corner of my eye. But anyways, because that fly's been driving me fucking nuts. And whenever I see flies in readings, because they don't always bother me when I'm sitting here, and I don't usually have them in my room, just saying, but it's a sign, because flies are spies, you know, someone could be paying attention to you. And if that was going on, that could be coming to a close, because of your visions, or maybe you're just aware of that, or someone's becoming aware of a situation. Psychic images, clairvoyance, seeing, out-of-body travel. Some of you astral travel while you're sleeping. You could have done that and figured out what was going on in a situation for you. Because when you astral travel, time is fluid, so you can go past, present, future, you know? So if you were seeking answers, and your intuition, I'm not going to say your intuition wasn't on point, because I feel like it usually is, just sometimes our ego gets in the way and we second guess ourselves, or we go, I don't know, you know, whatever. But when we're asleep, we don't. So I feel like there was a dream that, oh, there's the orb. There was a dream that you had or will have around this full moon energy, where it's going to solidify your visions, you know, your feelings. So it's like, oh, okay, yeah. So it's going to make more sense to you, because whatever you were feeling and sensing and picking up on or whatever for yourself, it's going to show up in the dream. which that's good because it means closure, the end of the road. Oh, I finally have, it's like I finally have the information I needed, which I had the entire time, kind of thing. You know what I mean? So you could have known the answer to your question the entire time. You just didn't want to see it, believe it, whatever it was. But I feel like if seeing is believing, you saw something, you felt something, and it just was thrown right in your face. And it's like, okay, I can't deny it anymore. There's the end of this fucking road. I'm going somewhere else now. That's kind of what that feels like. Yeah, feels like something like that. Because there's lots of changes coming in. There could be changes coming in when it pertains to your finances as well. So there could be an increase showing up for some of you. We have uncertainty. Choose who you will become. Who do you want to be? Some of you are trying to figure that out. And through this psychic vision or your intuition, you might be seeing exactly who you are. And it's like, you know, because it's making me feel like if you're questioning who you're going to be, like who you'll become, I feel like you already are who you are. You are who you are. So there's not much to become because you've already become who you need to be. That's kind of what it feels like. Belong to your own dream, create your own life. That's kind of what you're doing. That's what this feels like in this energy. With choose who you will become and create your own life, there's endless opportunities here. And I feel like you see that. You know that. Some of you have some opportunities coming up when it comes to exploring your intuition and your spiritual gifts. So you might be working with your spiritual gifts and stuff. But regardless of that, this feels like, what path should I be on? Am I on the right track? You know, like when you ask yourself those questions in life, like, should I be at this job? Should I be with this person? Is this right for me? Like, whatever it is, I feel like you're just allowing things to happen, and it's like, whatever's right or wrong, it doesn't matter because I'm living in the moment, and whatever I feel is right is a choice I'll make. Like, that's what this feels like. Whatever I feel is right is a choice I'll make. Because anything is possible. We are the creators of our own universe. And when I say that, the easiest example is like when I'm talking about like haterators and stuff, people who gossip and, you know, they're just cruel people. Basically, whatever you feed into becomes your reality. So if you feed into the hate, if you feed into the bullshit, then it's going to be around you. Yeah, the problems and stuff and stupid people are still around, but if you don't feed into it, if you close your eyes to the situation, focus on yourself or redirect your focus and be like, this is the dead end, we've reached the end of the road with the bullshit, basically. It's not going to be in your world anymore because you're not going to be focused on it. You're not going to be giving it your energy, your attention. So I feel like this is kind of a redirection where you're focusing your energy and efforts on yourself and on happier, more positive things. So it's like, negativity be gone. And it is. You made something disappear because you're just like, it's not worth my time. I don't want it in my bubble, basically. So you pushed it away from you. Whatever this is, you push these people, a situation, whatever, away from you. You could have been thinking about whatever the situation was for a while, like going round and round your head, like, I don't know, like if I should do this or that. And then it's kind of funny how sometimes when we kind of reel like that, like, should I be with this person? Should I do this? Oh, I don't know. What will come of this situation? What will happen down the road? When you just kind of allow things unfold naturally, for one, but when things just start unfolding before your eyes, it's like, why was I so fucking concerned with this? So some of you might be asking yourselves that question, like, why was I so concerned with this situation, this person, this whatever? Because it doesn't matter to me, you know? Let's pull a moon card just because it is going to be a full moon tonight. There's positive change ahead, which is what I said, and I feel like most of you see that, you feel that. Some of you need to get by water, just sit there and chill and listen, or maybe that's something that you've done recently or you're going to do, or it's just advice. Because I just feel like listening to water, even if it's just one of them little waterfall things at someone's desk or whatever, those can just be very calming. You can listen to it on YouTube as well. But if you get out in nature, you'll feel the breeze and everything. And it just, I don't know, it's almost like it carries your negative energy away. And it's just like, oh, so free. So someone might want to get by water to gain clarity. All right, so if you're working with your intuition, I feel like if you really do need clarity on a situation for yourself, get by water, close your eyes, and just listen. What do you feel? Because information will flow to you through water. It's like that's significant. Information will flow through you, will flow to you through water. It will flow through you, basically. Expect powerful change. Emotions are running high at the moment, which usually happens around the full moon anyways. Stay away from overdramatic people, because I feel like anyone who's kind of will affect your energy. Like if they're on screech or being dramatic and full of blahness, just the annoying folks. Stay away from people like that, because I feel like you could be more affected by their energy than you usually would be. I don't know, this is a major shift. You're headed, it's almost like when, on a train track, the train, you gotta pull the lever so that the train can go a different direction. It's like that lever's been stuck for a minute, and it's like, what the hell? This train's on the same track forever and ever and ever. Well, the lever, somebody got out the WD-40, and now the lever's like, whoop, and the train just smoothly is going a different direction. Because the answers you need are coming. Ooh, the fiery climax approaches. So the change that you've been anticipating, waiting for, wondering about, possibly having visions about, psychic dreams, your intuition, whatever, it's happening now. It's happening. This feels like it might end up being like, I don't know, like an overnight shift where it's like, oh, I go to bed and holy crap, everything changed. Yeah, a new start is coming. A whole new freaking world is here. Bring love into the situation. So bring love into the situation, whatever. Kill him with kindness is what I just heard. So kill him with kindness, whatever that means to you. I'll use that at the end for advice. So let's see. Kill him with kindness. Yes, this change is welcoming in a brand new life, a brand new start, a brand new journey. You can't make this shit up. Somebody else is stressed out about your new journey, your new path, because they're probably not going to be part of it, especially if they were up to some fuck shit, just saying. But even if they weren't, if people don't vibe with us, they can't come with us. You know what I mean? It's like, you got all this luggage. She got all that luggage. No motherfuckers are helping her carry her luggage. Do you see anyone there? No, she's by herself. She's carrying it all on her own. Her and Spirit. Spirit's helping her carry all that with her. Because this isn't baggage. This is taking with you what you need and nothing more, because this is all that she can carry between her and Spirit. You know what I mean? So it's like there's no one here. There's no one here to help you with whatever you're carrying with you. Like whatever. I don't want to say baggage, because there could be someone in this energy who is carrying past baggage with them. This doesn't feel like past baggage. It's lit up, and it feels like these are the necessities, the essentials. So it's the happy memories. It's even some negative memories in there, because you will never forget the bad experiences, because you learn from it. So therefore, you won't make those same mistakes again. So that's what this person's carrying with them. That's what you're carrying with you. Nothing more, nothing less. And you can do it all on your own, because you've done it this far. You've gone this far with more baggage than you have now. Like, that's what this feels like. It's like, I don't need anyone energy. It'd be nice to have someone around, but I don't need it. So if any of you were hung up on any, like, an outdated situation, feeling stuck in a relationship, or like feeling like you needed a shoulder to cry on, which we all need from time to time. I'm not saying sit in isolation. It's just like, it's always nice to have a good friend, but 90% of people who are our quote-unquote friends are not our fucking friends. They're acquaintances. They're just people we know. They don't have our back. A true friend has your back. They got your six. And I feel like whoever this is going to resonate with, there's not a single motherfucker out there who has your back. Fully has your back. Except for you. And Spirit. and you're okay with that. Might have bothered you before, but I feel like there could be someone in this situation who did screw up and now nobody's on their side. Like if you had their back before, you don't have it anymore because of the bullshit they pulled, because you're not going to forget what they did. Yeah, because this is intuition, visions, and strong intuition with heart chakra. Wow, your chakras are aligning. If you were a little out of whack energetically before, I feel like everything, because I'm seeing everything, like all your energy getting called back together, like in chakra form, where it's like boop boop, they're all linking together. So your chakras are linking together, so you're more balanced and grounded than you were before, which is great. So you'll be, yeah, that's exactly what's going on. That's the yes card, but this is happy, joy. I feel like fulfillment is headed your way because you are more balanced within yourself. Your energy, it's like you're at peace with the past. You're at peace with shitty people and problems and whatever, because it's like, that crap is around us all the time, and there are not so nice people that we're going to run into everywhere. Doesn't matter if it's your boss, if it's an ex, if it's a whoever the hell it is, you know what I mean? It's just assholes are everywhere. It's just how do you handle them? Are you gonna be rough with that one ply fucking? This is a shit example. All the puns intended. Are you gonna be rough with that asshole with the one ply paper where you're gonna need a whole crap ton of it and it's just gonna like slice your butthole to pieces? Or are you gonna get the extra soft so you use less and it's all fluffy? Or are you gonna get the wet wipes and just clean that shit up first time? Like okay, are we gonna work at this? Or are we just gonna wipe the slate clean right away without any boo-boos? Because, I'm sorry, baby wipe or a wet wipe is so much nicer on your butthole than rough toilet paper. I know that sounds gross, but maybe some people like examples like that, but that's what's making me think of, like, there's so many assholes out there. How are you going to handle them? And I feel like most of you go like the baby wipe way, it's like, might as well just like clear this crap up like whoop, like that without any problems versus digging out a situation, ouch. Why would you want to do that? Why make it painful when you don't have to? Why make a situation painful when you don't have to, which is pretty much the moral of that story. Kill them with kindness, like I said. You got monies coming in, or you're dealing with someone who does have money. Woman holding coin, but I feel like a lot of you are in your feminine energy. Male, female, doesn't matter who I'm reading for, but this is like a financial focus, and if you have been financially focused so that you can move forward and that's what you've been needing, that's what you're getting. I feel like there are blessings coming in for a lot of you, especially if your journey has not been the greatest. If you hit some blockages, if you dealt with people who were walled off, if you dealt with those assholes who didn't have the wet wipes, you know what I mean? Hell, maybe they didn't even have toilet paper. All they had was leaves. I don't know. Just depends. Man, some of the stuff I say, I don't know where it comes from half the time. It's a good analogy, though. So anyways, what's up with journey? We have the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's headed in a new direction. This is just somebody who doesn't wear their heart on their sleeve, but they love deeply. This person is learning self-love, whoever they are. It doesn't matter what their sun sign is. This person's letting go of the past. They're only taking with them what they need. That's what this is. It's a new journey for this masculine energy. Like, this is important. Okay, this comes with me. That is, and I'm leaving it behind. Who cares? Someone could literally be doing that if they're relocating. But I feel like this is like a spiritual thing. Spiritual and just, whatever you've gone through, your memory bank and stuff like that. You know what I mean? The number 7 is significant. It's making my ears hurt really bad. Oh, that hurt. Like, oh man, that hurt my ears so bad. Like, I don't know if it's a loud noise or what, but it caused pain all around my ears. Like, feels like on the outside though. Like, why are my ears tender? Does somebody deal with that? I mean, I don't know if it has to do with like piercings or earbuds or something squishing your ears. You know what's making me think of, which doesn't happen to both ears. It would with headphones or something. Maybe somebody uses headphones a lot and it's like putting pressure like right there where the cartilage is and stuff. So it could be that annoying feeling for someone. I don't know, but this is what it's making me think of. It's either headphones or like a phone. So like when I have my phone and stuff and I'm talking on it, I push it to my ear. And if you're on the phone for a while, it can make your ear sore, like the outside, because this feels like the outside of my ear is sore from having something pressed against my face. So it's either a phone or headphones or something. Whoa, that came out of nowhere. We have the Knight of Cups reversed. There's no love here. Someone's moving on because you just know that someone's selfish, basically. This feels like self-love. Like, you didn't want my love, you don't want my love, fine. I'm bringing it elsewhere. I'm keeping it all to myself. I'll drink from my own cup until someone better suited comes along. Yeah, somebody's making a decision about that. It has to do with a relationship. Someone is turning their ass around. For some of you, that's what this feels like. Someone who either rejected you or... I don't feel like you rejected them. There's someone here who things didn't work out between you and this person, whether you dated him or not. I'm not really feeling the ex energy, but it could be. It just depends. Somebody's turning around and you feel them. You feel them approaching. You feel this offer coming. They might ring your bell. You know what's funny? I have a lighter. This one says relax. Just relax. But anyways, my other one has a phone on it with lightning bolts. And earlier, I just picked it up and I just kept doing this. And I felt like going, ring, 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 ring. Someone wants to make a phone call. Someone's going to make a phone call. I don't know, someone might want to offer love. That's really what it feels like. And you might feel this coming. But for some reason, I feel like whoever this is, who's turning their ass around, it's unexpected. Like, it's not who you're thinking of. It's somebody else. Because now I'm picturing with this guy, like he's drinking his cup. And it's like, I don't know if this person's at a bar, if it's at a restaurant, or even at an airport, because don't they offer drinks and shit there? I don't know, I don't really travel. But anyway, someone might be at an airport and just like, oh, I gotta finish my drink before I get on the plane. Whoever this person is, it's like, that's what I'm picturing. All right, now it's time to go. Like I just had one more drink, now it's time to go. I had my last drink, it's time to go. Someone might be at an airport. Or they're going to be at an airport. I'm not saying they're drinking alcohol, but someone just had their last drink. And now they're leaving. Now they're going on a new journey. Because they're turning around. Give me more on this. What's up with this Knight of Cups energy? Is this right side up? Yeah. Things are not as they seem. Okay, things are not as they seem in a situation. Alright, I just want one, please. What is up with this Knight of Cups reversed? Because that can be kind of Casanova, selfish energy, but someone's keeping something to themselves is what it feels like. Because he's looking back. Okay, in the upright, he's looking back. In the reverse, he's looking straight at you. This person isn't looking back at the past. Whoever this is not looking at the past anymore. They're looking straight ahead. So if you were dealing with someone who, you know, whether they rejected you or things just didn't work out between you guys, no matter who it is, because they were focused on a past person, they're not anymore. They're looking straight at you now. Like, it's making my thigh on the left side hurt, like just down the side. like a muscle thing, or I don't know what it is, but it's just making it sore right there. Maybe somebody deals with that, but regardless, this person's looking straight at you now. And you feel it. They probably feel this intuitive connection with you. I don't know. Do you talk to this person on the phone, or is this person on the phone, or are you on the phone? Someone's on the fucking phone, because, geez, it hurts. It's like when you're on the phone for a while and you're just like, or maybe sleeping, laying down, like that. Like if someone's smushing their ear is what it feels like. All right, so this MF's looking straight at you now. All right, give me one of these. For this, why is this person looking straight at you? Because they want change. They're ready for change. This person's sick of the same old, same old. Like I said, it's not the runaway train anymore, like by Soul Asylum. It's up the gears. I just started this reading with that. Whoop, WD-40. Whoop, we'll change your course. Somebody's not going the wrong way anymore. They're not on a one track whatever. You, them, or whoever. 6 of Wands. Fucking success. Yay. This person, they're paying attention. This person wants to show you attention. They want to give you their attention because they didn't do it before. It could be your emperor, but this person is mature. The 8 of Pentacles, yeah. There's work here. They want to work together with you. But there's the 3 of Swords. It's kind of painful. I don't know, is there painful work here? Paying attention. You got someone's attention. That's why they're looking at you. You could have gotten someone's attention through your work or something you're working on. But why would the 3 of Swords be here? Why is the 3 of Swords here? The Wheel. Having to move on. Somebody's hurt by having to move on. But I kind of feel like somebody's working through the pain of a situation. That's why they're looking at you now. Like, they didn't want to have to move forward. Like, it's painful to move on from you, or this feels like it's painful to move on from someone else. But somebody could be moving on from you, or it's painful for you to move on from somebody else. Whoever this is that's looking straight at you, it was painful for that. They had to work through the pain of a situation, the pain of the past, to move forward. And I feel like they're doing that. Yeah, they're moving past the pain because there's a 3 of Swords there too. It's a painful ending, a painful relationship. Someone could have been in a bad relationship, or they were just stuck to the past and it was not the greatest for them. That's kind of what this feels like. Yeah, so somebody's working through the pain. I'm working through the pain. They might be seeing you, paying attention to you, seeing that you're working through the pain of the past. There's something that through your work you've healed for some of you, but that could be spiritual work or, you know, whatever you do for work. But I feel like a lot of you put major work into yourselves and you've overcame a lot, and that's really amazing. And someone's seeing that. It could be your own father for some of you, and if it's not your father, it could be stepfather, grandfather, whatever, but or your emperor, you know, someone who's very mature, and they want to work together with you. But I feel like I'm seeing how successful you are. I'm seeing that you've successfully healed. That's what this feels like. Someone's seeing that you've successfully healed. You could have helped heal this person successfully as well, especially if you were trying to help someone. You could have helped another person without even realizing how much you've helped them. Yeah, because the High Priestess energy's here, and there's the Tower. There's sudden incomes coming in. Your hard work's paying off, because I feel like you have spiritual clarity. This is a very spiritual message. I mean, we have the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. We have the High Priestess and visions. Also with the Sun energy, I'm just saying, like, there's massive clarity. So if there was any confusion, like that delusional energy, whatever, where it's like, you know, the Moon energy, where it kind of fogs your ass up, you are crystal clear right now. Your vision, it's like crystal clear vision. And it's making me think of that song, Crystal Visions. I think it's by Fleetwood Mac. Listen to it. I'm not sure what the lyrics are off the top of my head, but popped in my head. I do love Fleetwood Mac, like seriously. But anyways, Crystal Visions, I believe that's what it's called. Because I think part of the lyrics is, I don't talk about my crystal visions. It's like those are something you keep to yourself. There's a lot of clarity here, but there's some visions that you've had, just your intuition, whatever, that you're keeping to yourself. Or whatever you've kept to yourself thus far, you're not keeping to yourself no more. You know what I mean? Because it's like time and place. When do you share this? When do you not? But I feel like there's certain things that you know about your life, the situation, the people around you, that you do keep to yourself because it's no one's business. Like, you know what I mean? Could be a Scorpio involved, Aquarius, not necessarily. But I feel like there's some sudden shock with this female who has money. I feel like for some of you, it's like, boom, there's your money because we have make it fucking rain. And I feel like some of you are. Like, whatever you're doing, you'll be successful at it because you stayed on course for yourself. You didn't let anyone steer you this way, that way, whatever. When you turn the tracks, it's because you wanted to. It's not because you were forced in this direction or that direction. So these are your own choices that you've been making for yourself that's amazing, because if anyone was trying to sway you, they just couldn't. They couldn't. Because you were the tree. You know, when the storm came in and there was problems all around, you were just like, you went with your branches flowed with the breeze. You weren't the rigid building. The rigid building goes, it gets obliterated, you know? Because the tornado's like, fuck you, building. And the tree's like, yeah, I lost a few branches, but I'm still good. I can regenerate. And that branch over there will grow roots, and a new life will begin. So some of you might be uprooting yourselves as well. I don't know, it's just massive shifts, and it's beautiful. Like, this energy feels so good. Like, it feels really good. Like, really, really good. Alright, so what's up with this? Well, we have the moon. Intuition again. What the fuck did I say? Yeah, clarity, because the sun and the moon are out together. It's like a total eclipse of the heart. It's a total eclipse of your mind, body, soul. So whatever you were thinking, feeling, wanting, whatever before, you got whatever information you needed, or it's coming in for you if you haven't already received it. And it's like the sun and the moon are working together now. We have Horus and Ra. You guys don't know that I drew one there, but I'm going to get tattooed there. But Horus and Ra are together. It's like when one eye was missing, it's not that clear with just one eye. But with both, it's crystal clear. It's crystal clear. I got 2 fans. Anyways. Yeah, your intuition is crystal clear. Oh, thank you. Someone likes the way I did my ceiling. Which, speaking of clarity, there's clouds on the ceiling. And that's not very clear. You can't see beyond the clouds. But with your intuition, you don't need to see with your eyes. Because look, her eyes are closed. That could be the dream space I was talking about at the beginning. But regardless, it's like you don't need to see with your eyes. When you see just enough, you just know. That's where faith comes in the rest of the way. It's like your intuition is like guiding you. Like, here's the information you need. This is all you really need. You might want more, but this is all you need to know. Even though you don't know everything about the situation, about your forward movement, about whatever's going to happen, you know enough to trust that whatever's on the other side of the clouds is probably your fucking rainbow. Yeah, there's lightning in that one. But lightning's magical because Thor brings it with his fucking with his hammer. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, boom. It's hammer time. So anyways, what's this? The Knight of Pentacles. This is slow movement. So I feel like you've slowly figured things out in this situation. And the Page of Pentacles. Could be about a friend or a child of yours. But this feels like slow movement towards... I just heard slow movement towards something important. So you've been slowly moving towards something important. It's an integral part of this situation, is what I just heard. Because the Knight of Pentacles always delivers his messages. And the Page of Pentacles doesn't give much. Like, it's a start. It's a start. Someone might be starting to understand something. So if there's someone who's working with their intuition, or they're trying to understand just a different belief system, spirituality, or something, because like I said, there's a lot of like psychic cards in here, just saying. If somebody's trying to understand that about you, or you're trying to understand about yourself, or they're trying to understand about themselves, I feel like there's slow progress here in this situation. Whatever the message is, okay, if somebody has something to say to you, they've taken forever to say something, and it's fucking small. Whatever it is, it's not much. Someone has something to do with change. Small changes. Because there's, expect a powerful change. Okay, this powerful change is small. It's not like this big massive shift in your world. Like, the energies are shifting, but small changes add up. It's the baby steps that matter. That's what this is. It's like, what is it? One step for man, one leap for mankind, or something. Isn't that the dude that walked on the moon or something? However the hell, is it Lance Armstrong? Neil? I don't know, one of them. Whoever the hell it is, don't hold me to it, because I'm not good with that stuff. I suck with names. But anyways, it's something like that. It's almost like one small step for you in this right direction, or from this person, is going to have a ripple effect. Now it's making me think of fucking Pocahontas. But it's true. It's like old Grandma Willow, whatever her name was, where Pocahontas, like, she seeks guidance from the willow tree, which is kind of funny, because willow's wisdom, willow trees and stuff. I have one out back my house too. But anyways, that's why I named the channel, my original channel, that, because that willow tree is very wisdomous. It's fucking ancient, just saying. It's huge. I love that damn tree. Like, I really do. I love that tree. But regardless of the tree, in Pocahontas, she's talking to the tree, and she's looking for guidance, and because she had a psychic dream. She had a psychic dream about a spinning arrow and weird, strange clouds. Clouds on my ceiling. Okay, strange clouds and a spinning arrow. So she ends up finding out that the strange clouds were the sails on the ship that brought her love to her, basically. It also brought a fucking problem with her, because nobody else liked any of their tribe, you know, their people, their kind. So if you're highly gifted, if you're spiritual, whatever your belief system is, whatever your difference is, because it could be race, I mean, that happens still. It could be anything, no matter what it is. Your love interest came with a group of bigots, basically. A group of assholes is what it feels like. They're prejudiced and mean. But because the point here is, her vision was, yes, there was this love guy. The guy she was going to fall in love with was going to show up. But a problem showed up too. But she created a level of peace between her people and them. Like, she got rid of the bad guy, basically. And, of course, the group turned on that motherfucker because he lied. So there's a liar in this situation that might get turned on. Just saying, these stories matter in the energies when they come up. So yeah, the spinning arrow, because she's like, I can't make change. I'm just one person. No one will listen to me. No one will believe me. No one will believe me. Well, here's the small change. No one will believe me if I fucking speak up and say blah, blah, whatever. Well, guess what? Someone. All it takes is one person, because all it took was her father to fucking believe her, and he was like, yes, I'm taking a stand. And of course he made everyone stand down, And then that's what created the peace in the situation. So there really could be a father involved, your father, their father, something. But regardless, there's someone who's going to pay attention, who will believe, who will listen, who will see, who will say something, no matter how small it is. And that one small change, because all she did was just say the truth. She just spoke the truth of the matter. And that created the change. Because the willow tree had told her, she dipped her little willow vine into the water and it created ripples. And the ripples got bigger and bigger and bigger. And she's like, it's a ripple effect. It spreads. All it takes is one, all it takes is one thing. Take something small. And then it just ripples out. But somebody's got to start it. Somebody's got to take the stand. Somebody's got to do this. It's like throwing a coin in a wishing well or skipping rocks or something. It's like someone's got to start the ripple effect. And I feel like you did. See, I watch Disney movies for a fucking reason. You guys probably don't know what I'm talking about, but I got made fun of for that one time. I'm not getting into it because I usually talk about that stuff on Willow Vines, which some of it was explained in the Dream Share one, but not the Disney part. But symbolism is in everything. You can recite a story. Like, for example, it's not just about reciting stories or anything like that. You can read something and go, wow, that makes so much sense for my life right now. You were probably drawn to read whatever it is that you read, whether it was one page or a book or whatever. Like, think of it from this perspective. Every single tarot deck, oracle deck, usually comes with a book. I mean, some of them you can buy without a book, but if you get the set, they come with a book. So each card has a meaning that's written in a book. I'm an intuitive reader, so I don't read the books. I have before with it depends. There's some cards that I do like to read the books because I know that when I'm drawn to do it, there's a message in there for someone. It doesn't mean that the message is wrong because it didn't come from, source didn't download it into my head. It didn't come from me. It matters in the moment, in the energy. Does that make sense? Something like that. So then we have the Five of Swords reversed. This is relinquishing control. I love this deck, I'm just saying. Somebody is going to suddenly lose control. Oh. That might not be very good, but somebody might suddenly lose control. But I kind of feel like this is in a good sense. Like, they might lose control over a situation or you because they shouldn't have fucking control anyways. So if someone was trying to control you financially because they had like a financial hold on you, no matter who it is to you, I don't feel like they have that control anymore because someone's going, I don't know, I just want to be like, fuck the peace. I'm not keeping the peace. I'm going to say something. Someone might lose control. Don't be reactive. Could be a King of Pentacles that's like, fuck the peace, I'm saying something. Because they want to move forward and potentially apologize. If somebody had control over this King of Pentacles person, they no longer have control over them. Suddenly this person doesn't care. Like, I don't give a shit what you say. I'm doing this. Yeah. You have no power over me. That's what that feels like. Someone's gonna suddenly be like, yeah, nope, you have no power over me, goodbye. I got shit to do, people to see, places to go, and I don't want to deal with your ass no more. That's kind of what that feels like. Someone's like packing their shit and going like, fuck you, bitch, I don't care. Take my money, kiss my ass. Because when I don't know, that could be just an example. Some of them really might be doing that, but it's like, there's a right way to handle things and a wrong way, but it almost feels like fed up energy, where if someone's going to be like that, like, okay, just kiss my ass, I don't care. Like, the point is they're going, you have no control over me. You can threaten me with this. You can threaten me with that. I'm still making this choice. So whether they're empty threats or They're legitimate. It's like, I'll see you in court, bitch, or whatever. Whatever it is. It's like, you can't tell me what to do. You can't tell me what to do anymore. So someone, it feels like a man is growing a backbone, going like, you can't tell me what to do anymore. They're working through their fears. That is amazing, because there's a life they want to live. They weren't sure exactly how to attain it. And now they're flying off from faith. Because they're listening to themselves, or you are. Male, female, doesn't matter. I'm going to get you one advice card, and then I'm going to mosey up on out of here, because I think I'm going to do a collective message on Willow Vines on that side of the coin, because I like to kind of bounce back and forth. Just because I get different messages, different information. It's cool. I love it. Well, actually, I got to do a Patreon read, too. It's the first. I forgot. I went for a walk today, so I just enjoyed the day. It was a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day, a lovely day in the neighborhood. It's a lovely day in the neighborhood. So what advice do we have for my lovely peeps, my wonderful peeps in this situation? If it resonates with them, I keep hearing, do what you feel. Listen, it's like, I think the willow tree says that to Pocahontas too. Listen to your heart. Because she has her close her eyes and the wind is like, oh, now I want to listen to that song, All the Colors of the Wind. Is that by Vanessa Williams? But anyways, listen to that song too. It's just so inspirational. I love it. But I'm picturing all the colorful leaves flying around her. And she's like, as she closes her eyes, and it's like, and it's showing your intuition, if you really think about it from like a nature standpoint, because she senses John, which is the John Smith, the dude that she falls in love with, which, don't get me started on the real Pocahontas story, because that's not what happened. But we're talking about the loved one, the good one, the happy one. Right this second. We're not going to go into morbid land, you know what I mean? But anyways, it's like your intuition, because she senses it when she closes her eyes. Because if you think about it, when you lose a sense, your other ones get heightened. So if you close your eyes, you can hear better, you can smell, like you can feel. If your eyes are open, you'd be focused on whatever you're looking at. Do you know what I mean? So it's like allowing your other senses to kick in, just like a blind person. That's what happens with them, or deaf, or whatever. Because it's like with our dog Griffin, he's deaf, and sometimes it's like, can he really hear? Because he'll jump up even when you say his name sometimes, but it's not because he can hear, it's because he can sense, like, oh, it's almost dinner time, or, oh, someone just came into a room. Like, he just senses it. Something like that. But even in the movie Pocahontas, John Smith, when, you know, he's going back to England or whatever, because he's got to get healed and shit because he got shot. Because he got hurt. We'll leave it at that. So he had to go heal because he got hurt through the process of something. He could sense it too, because all the colors of the wind were dancing around his happy ass too. Fuck fear. Exactly. It will lie to your face. Yes, it will. Fear is an illusion. Remember that. Oh, you think someone is lying? They are. So if you feel like someone's lying in a situation, they are. What is this? Drop the fucking ego. Vulnerability is hot as fuck. Yes. Okay, that's the best advice ever. And this feels like it's going towards a masculine. Drop the fucking ego. Stop being so damn stubborn. Vulnerability, being open, is hot as fuck. And it really is. There's nothing sexier than a man who gives a shit. You know what I mean? A man who's like fuck this or whatever is not that sexy, just saying. But anyways, I love you guys, and I'll be talking to you real soon. Peace.